Today, we're diving into the world of Chipotle-inspired sofritas. But wait, what exactly are sofritas? Let's find out. Sofritas is Chipotle's plant-based protein option, and it's been a game-changer since 2014. Imagine crumbled tofu simmered in a flavorful sauce made from poblano peppers, chipotle peppers, tomatoes, and a blend of spices. It's the perfect filling for tacos, burritos, or quesadillas, and it's packed with protein. So, what makes this recipe work? First, we're using super firm tofu, which has a chewy, meaty texture that mimics Chipotle's sofritas. No pressing required. And second, we're creating a deeply layered, smoky sauce that'll make your taste buds sing. Let's talk about ingredients. Here's what you'll need: 1 poblano pepper or green bell pepper, 3 tablespoons of olive oil or avocado oil, divided, 1 medium yellow or red onion, finely chopped, 4 garlic cloves, chopped, 2 tablespoons tomato paste, 1½ teaspoons ground cumin, 1 teaspoon Mexican oregano or regular oregano, 1/2 teaspoon ancho chili powder, 1½ teaspoons kosher salt, divided, a generous amount of freshly cracked black pepper, 1 12 to 16 ounce block of super firm tofu, also sold as high-protein tofu, 2 Roma tomatoes, chopped, 1 chipotle pepper in adobo plus 1/2 tablespoon adobo sauce, 2 teaspoons red wine vinegar, half a cup 120 milliliters water, lime juice to finish. Now, let's get cooking. Start by broiling your poblano pepper until it's blistered and blackened. This brings out its natural smoky sweetness. You have 2 options here. You can either place the pepper under the broiler in your oven or char it over a gas flame. If you're using the broiler, lightly oil the pepper, place it on a sheet pan, and broil for about 5 minutes on each side. If you're using a gas flame, cut the stem off the pepper and use metal tongs to hold it over the flame, turning occasionally until the skin is blackened and blistered on all sides. Either way, there's no need to peel or remove the seeds when you're done. While your pepper is broiling, it's time to cook the aromatics. Heat 1½ tablespoons of oil in a medium nonstick frying pan over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add the chopped onions and season with a pinch of salt. Cook for 5 to 6 minutes, or until the onions are just starting to get some color. Then, add the garlic and cook for another 2 minutes, stirring frequently to prevent burning. Next, add the tomato paste, cumin, oregano, chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a generous amount of freshly cracked black pepper to the pan. Cook for 1 minute, stirring constantly to toast the spices and bring out their flavors. Add the chopped tomatoes and continue cooking until they've softened, about 5 minutes. Now, clean out the pan and set it aside. We'll be using it again soon. While the onions and tomatoes are cooking, it's time to prepare the tofu. Cut the block of tofu into 4 slabs and gently press each slab with a clean towel to remove excess water. Then, using your hands, crumble the tofu into small pieces about the size of a blueberry. This is a crucial step for achieving the perfect sofritas texture, so take your time and make sure the pieces are evenly sized. Transfer the cooked onion-tomato mixture to a blender or food processor. Add the broiled poblano pepper, stem and seeds removed, chipotle pepper in adobo, adobo sauce, red wine vinegar, and water. Blend until the mixture is relatively smooth, then taste and adjust the seasonings as needed. If the sauce is too tangy, add a pinch of sugar or more salt to balance it out. Heat the remaining 1½ tablespoons of oil in the same frying pan you used earlier over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add the crumbled tofu and spread it out in a single, packed layer. Season with the remaining 1/2 teaspoon of salt, then let the tofu cook undisturbed for 2 to 3 minutes. Using a spatula, flip the tofu and continue cooking, stirring only every 2 to 3 minutes until most of the tofu is browned and crispy. This should take about 12 minutes total. Now, it's time to bring everything together. Pour the blended sauce over the tofu and stir to coat evenly. Reduce the heat to medium or medium-low and simmer for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. The sauce will start to thicken as it cooks, so if it gets too thick, add a few splashes of water to thin it out. Continue cooking for another 5 minutes, or until the flavors have melded and the tofu is saucy and delicious. Taste the sofritas and adjust the seasonings one last time. If it's too tangy, add a pinch of brown sugar or more salt. If it's too spicy, add a squeeze of lime juice to brighten it up. And if you want to take it over the top, finish with some chopped fresh cilantro. And there you have it, homemade sofritas that'll knock your socks off. Use them in burritos, burrito bowls, tacos, quesadillas, nachos, the possibilities are endless. You can even pair them with just egg for a protein-packed breakfast burrito. But why stop there? Get creative with your toppings. Pico de gallo, guacamole, black beans, pickled onions, vegan sour cream. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Foodology goodness.